from Central Ohio's news leader. This is 10 TV News This Morning.
Good morning. We are taking a live look outside through the lens of our Skyview camera. You can see the sun start to come up over downtown Columbus. Perhaps it'll burn off some of that fog. A lot of dense fog across central Ohio this morning. We are waking up to comfortable temperature snow for the second half of your weekend. Thanks for joining us at 7:30 on a Sunday morning. I'm Jessica Goddard. Doppler 10 meteorologist Aaron Carroll joining us now with a first look at the forecast. A little hard to see out there this morning, Aaron.
That's right. We need to get through that dense fog this morning, but really today is going to be a better day for outdoor plans than yesterday. If that rain kept you from any outdoor festivals or maybe from doing that yard work, today is definitely your day to do it. Let me show you in yellow here, dense fog advisories. These will go right through 10 a.m. Licking, Fairfield, Hocking, Pickaway counties. You're included in this. We're going to get some nice looking sunshine in here, and again, won't be too much of a problem after 10 o'clock. Let me show you visibilities. Mount Vernon, 2.5 miles now. So things not looking too bad for the moment, but again, we're still going to hang on to those dense fog advisories right through 10 a.m. here. Live Doppler 10 radar not showing any problems for central Ohio. No rain. Only a slight chance of a pop-up shower in Ohio's eastern counties this afternoon. And again, it would be a brief pop-up shower, but most of us will be seeing partly cloudy skies out there today. Temperatures 58 in Lancaster, 64 in Westerville, 59 in Delaware, and a 60 in Marysville. By this afternoon, we'll be in the low 80s, right where we like to see temperatures for this time of year. It really is going to be a great day. Last chance to get to the Ohio State Fair. So again, if that rain kept you from going down to the fairgrounds yesterday, get out there this afternoon. Some beautiful sunshine and again, partly cloudy skies and temperatures, again, 82 by 5 o'clock. A really nice day for anything that you have planned. Jessa?
Right now, the Toledo area is in crisis mode. Nearly 500,000 people are without water. The water supply is not safe for drinking. That has led resources from all over the state and Michigan to help, and depleting bottled water from Northwest Ohio store shelves. Reporter John Monk has more from Toledo.
A similar scene like this at the Talmadge Road Anderson store played out all over the greater Toledo area. Hundreds of people waiting in line for water.
Actually, it's more for our daughter than anything. You know, we make sure we can take care of her. So, but other than that, you know, just water to drink and make sure we can take care of our daughter and our dog and our family.
Anderson's managers made sure they had plenty of water stocked this morning. They said they cleared their Maumee distribution center and had to call in emergency backup distribution centers in Detroit. They limited 4 cases per customer and had multiple managers on hand to expedite the process. Also, Anderson's employees made sure any contaminated produce was not accessible, but they also used ice made yesterday to chill other produce available.
Fantastic. This is fantastic. Great setup and definitely helping us out.
I think they are doing awesome. Thumbs up to the Andersons.
Managers tell me they are confident they will be able to stay ahead of the water demand through multiple distributors for the foreseeable future. In West Toledo, I'm John Monk.
And here is what we know. Toledo first found elevated levels of toxins on Lake Erie Friday night. The lake supplies water to northwestern Ohio and parts of Michigan. People in the area are being told not to drink tap water. They're also being told not to boil it because boiling the water raises the toxin level. Water samples have been flown across the state for testing. Environmental officials hope to have those results today. A news conference is planned for this morning. In this time of emergency, communities are pulling together to help each other. There are reports of people spiking bottled water prices, so some people are deciding to provide water at affordable prices. One man who owns a water truck rolled in his 4,000-gallon tank to help.
Filling gallons of water for $1 a gallon. Helping them out. They need water for coffee and for pets to drink.
A transportation company owner is also offering assistance. He is giving free use of some of his semis to help transport water.
And I'm offering 1 or 2 trucks and trailers to go and pick up water for the city, deliver it wherever it needs to be, and take care of, trying to get water back into the city as soon as possible.
Grocery stores are also lending a hand. Kroger loaded more than 30 semis with water to take to Toledo. Meijer and Giant Eagle are also pitching in. We will continue to follow this story and we'll update you both on air and online at 10tv.com. New this morning, one person is dead after a rollover crash in Marion County. It happened around 7 o'clock last night on Martell Road. This is a picture of the crash scene from the Marion Star. State Highway Patrol troopers say the driver lost control, hit a ditch, then flipped. The car then became engulfed in flames. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver's identity has not been released. We have new information now on a shooting that happened on the northeast side of Columbus. Columbus police have arrested a man they say shot 49-year-old Gary Curry on Woodland Avenue yesterday. Police have charged 26-year-old Dante Treadwell with felonious assault. Officers say Treadwell shot Curry multiple times during an argument. Curry is expected to be okay.
Covering Central Ohio this morning, Mansfield police are trying to track down a robbery suspect that injured his victim. The Mansfield News-Journal reports a woman told police a man with brown hair wearing jean shorts and a white t-shirt walked into an appliance store where she was working. He asked to buy an air conditioner. When he asked to break a bill, the woman says the man pushed her back into a chair, causing her to hit her head on a TV stand. She says he then stole $140, then ran down Diamond Street. A part of Lancaster has a new landscape thanks to a tree-killing beetle. This is a before and after picture of the River Valley Highlands area from the Lancaster Eagle-Gazette. Almost all of the trees in the neighborhood have been cut down because of damage caused by the emerald ash borer. This is part of a 10-year program to eliminate all ash trees from the city. Well, today is the last day for the BIA Parade of Homes. Whether you're trying to gather ideas or maybe you're looking for your dream home, you can check out a dozen houses ranging from $600,000 to more than $1 million. The Parade of Homes is in the Trails End community off 315 in southern Delaware County. For more details and directions, go to 10tv.com. Jessa?
A road closure to warn you about if you drive in Grove City. Demarest Road is closing tomorrow for drainage improvements. The road will be closed between Southwest Boulevard and Grove City Road. That closure is expected to last a few weeks. Today is the last day of the Dublin Irish Festival. All weekend long, people have been enjoying music, dancing, and food that celebrates the Irish culture. Even a leprechaun stopped by to enjoy the festivities. But even with all the celebration, 10TV wants to get the message out about a serious issue, distracted driving. You can stop by the Maria's Message tent today at the festival and sign Maria's pledge to not be distracted behind the wheel. You can learn more about Maria's Message and other events at the Dublin Irish Festival by going to 10tv.com. Still ahead, he wanted to do something big for his birthday, but find out why it caused him to spend his birthday behind bars instead. And we have Irish dancers from the Rankin Academy giving us a taste of what we can see out at the Dublin Irish Festival today. Erin?
Was there yesterday and it was a great time. It always is every year. We've got some dense fog happening out there this morning. Dense fog advisories right through 10 a.m. for counties in yellow here. But by this afternoon, we're talking about a great day with sunshine and temperatures right where we like to see them. How long will the quiet weather last? We'll let you know coming up.
You can't wash dishes, you can't wash up, you can't cook, it's hell.
Northwestern Ohio under a state of emergency as 500,000 people are left without drinking water. We have the latest on the water crisis. A tragic end to a crash involving a Morrow County teenager. Authorities are asking for your help tracking down a killer. And a fundraiser to help a youth band after someone stole $150,000 worth of their instruments.
From Central Ohio's news leader, this is 10TV News.
Coming up on 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I'm Jessa Goddard. We would like to take a look here over downtown Columbus, but it's going to be a little bit tough this morning. Our sky view clouded up with all the fog that we are seeing this morning, seeing it across much of central Ohio. And for more on that, we want to turn things right over to Doppler 10 meteorologist Erin Carroll. Erin?
Good morning, Jessa. We begin the day with a Doppler 10 weather alert, but it really is going to be a gorgeous afternoon with sunshine and a much brighter, better day for outdoor plans compared to yesterday. Let me show you, though, this weather alert we're talking about in yellow, these counties. Dense fog advisories, these will go right through 10 a.m. So allow yourself a little extra time as you're heading out early this morning. But by about mid-morning, some beautiful sunshine will sort of burn that fog away. It really will be a great looking day. Here are reduced visibilities, less than 2 miles, the worst spot that we can find here in London. So especially outside of town, certainly be careful, and again, allow yourself a little extra time as you head out this morning. Live Doppler 10 radar showing a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms in northeastern Ohio, just crossing over I-77 here. But for central Ohio, things look dry for the moment. Only about a 20% chance of a pop-up shower or two in the afternoon. That would mainly be for eastern Ohio, and again, as we get into the warmer part of the day later on this afternoon. 59 right now in Lancaster, 67 in Westerville, 61 in Grove City. Good morning, Marysville. You're sitting at 62 degrees. Last chance to get to the Ohio State Fair. Last day, afternoon highs will be in the low 80s. Nice mix of clouds and sunshine with only a slight chance of a shower. Again, overall, a nice looking day. Great day for outdoor plans, Jessa.
All right, Aaron, thanks. Right now, don't drink the water. That is what people in Toledo are still being told. Health officials say toxin levels are too high in the water and it is not safe to drink. The source of bad water is Lake Erie. Governor John Kasich has issued a state of emergency for the area. As CBS reporter Marley Hall shows us, 500,000 people are trying to find usable water.
People in Toledo, Ohio are lining up for fresh water.
I have a son I got to take care of. He got to drink milk and stuff. He has to use the water.
Imagine trying to live without water. It's obviously a difficult situation for everyone.
Residents in Toledo, most of its suburbs, and even some in southeastern Michigan were warned Saturday not to use water from their taps because of raised levels of a toxin. So far, the source is unknown, but city officials suspect it could be from algae on Lake Erie. The city says it first found elevated levels Friday night. Trucks are bringing water from other parts of the state until the crisis is over.
Because it's good to have water. You don't appreciate it. You don't know about it until you don't have it.
You can't wash dishes, you can't wash up, you can't cook. It's hell.
This farmer is also trying to help.
We loaded our tank on a truck and brought down some well water. It's good water, drinking water. It's better than what you have here in Toledo.
Stores up to 50 miles away say they're running out of bottled water. Testing is underway, but so far Toledo's mayor says he doesn't know when the matter will be resolved. He's urging residents not to panic. Marley Hall, CBS News.
While the official cause is not yet known, it is suspected algae is causing the water toxins. Algae toxins can cause numbness, nausea, vomiting, and rashes. In some cases, it can even affect the liver. People in northwestern Ohio and parts of Michigan are being told not to boil the water because it can increase the toxin level. Officials are also urging people not to bathe in the water. There has been a statewide response to the crisis. Here's more of our interview with Governor John Kasich about efforts from Columbus agencies to help people living near Toledo.
I mean, we have the EPA, we have the emergency management, we have the Department of Natural Resources, the National Guard, the State Patrol. Everybody reports, everybody gets involved, everybody works together.
Samples from Lake Erie are being tested. We expect to learn the toxin level results today. Today is the second major water contamination crisis to hit our region this year. The first was in West Virginia in January. 300,000 people there could not use water for 10 days because of a chemical spill. In that case, Ohio also pitched in to provide bottled water for those in need. Stay with 10 TV as we continue to follow the Toledo water crisis. We will update you on the latest developments on 10 TV News and 10tv.com. And we have sad news to report this morning. A Morrow County teenager injured in a car crash last week has died. This is a picture from Friday night when community members came together on the Highland High School football field to spell out Ryder Steck's name. The 18-year-old was on his way to work last Sunday morning when he crashed on State Route 314. I met Ryder's parents last week, and I'd just like to say on a personal note how very sorry I am for your loss. We are learning new information on an ultralight aircraft pilot that died. We now know 31-year-old Eric Giles of DeGraff died when he lost control of his plane and crashed into the Great Miami River. The plane crashed last night near Quincy in Logan County. Giles was pronounced dead at the scene. Right now, investigators are on the scene of a fire in West Columbus. It happened this morning on Cherry Creek Parkway South, just east of Norton Road. No one was hurt. Investigators are working to find the cause of the fire. In Crime Tracker 10 this morning, the search for a killer. A man was gunned down in Prairie Township in southwestern Franklin County on Thursday, July 17th. 49-year-old William David Keene was killed on Oxley Road around 2:15 that morning, shortly after walking home from O'Toole's bar. You can see him on surveillance video walking just minutes before his death. Authorities say shortly after, a white four-door mid-size car with a sunroof drove in that direction. Now they want to know if it was someone in that car who was responsible.
We're still investigating this as a possible break-in, or someone that maybe the victim was going and walking up on the house and interrupted a burglary. But we've not ruled out the possibility that maybe this is someone that he possibly knew, or that car had some type of involvement.
If you have any information, call Central Ohio Crime Stoppers at 614-461-TIPS. A man accused of shooting and killing his grandfather is expected to plead guilty in court tomorrow. Police say 33-year-old Matthew Casey shot and killed 78-year-old Carl Burris in October 2012. A few days later, detectives say they found Casey in a motel room with items from his grandfather's home.
Covering Central Ohio this morning, Licking County officials are working to combat mental health issues among inmates. Our partners at the Newark Advocate report nearly a dozen inmates have tried to commit suicide at the jail this year. One of those inmates did commit suicide. The Licking County Justice Center is now taking steps to try to stop suicide attempts. Netting has been put up to keep inmates from jumping over the railings, and inmates with suicidal tendencies undergo mental evaluations. The jail is also looking into a system to track officers' rounds. Mansfield police are investigating a fire that sent a man to the hospital. The fire started Saturday afternoon at home on Leda Street. You could see police questioning a woman who lived in the house in this Mansfield News Journal picture.